Come on, come on. You. Come on, come on. You. Welcome one and all. This is the midweek live loop. Come on, come on. Yeah. Welcome one and all. Welcome to the midweek live loop. Go. Welcome to the midweek live loop. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're listening from. This is JP. Welcome to the midweek live loop. We are here on YouTube, on Facebook, and on that one, which is Twitter. And basically, I'm looking at you, but my microphone's all the way over here. So this is what we call the midweek live loop, where what I do is, what do you mean no sound from the looper? Is it coming? Oh, hang on. Are you hearing me through the normal microphone? Is that really funny? I had a really cool thing going on as well. It says it's coming through the audio interface. Audio interface. Are you going to tell me it's not working now? Can you hear me? Hello? Is it working now? It should be. You hear me, but can you hear the looper? You said you can't hear the looper. I've plugged into the main. That's what you do. You can hear me. I hear you. Hang on a minute. Are you hearing that really loud? Is it coming from here? Brilliant. The guy who knows how to loop and can't even plug in his own crap. Right then, so let's have a quick look. Yeah, excellent. Let's just make some changes, microphone. Let's just make some changes. That should not be happening. It says it's inputting from... There we go. It said it was on the audio interface, and then it wasn't. Is it on the audio interface now? Can you hear this? Well, let me know. Whilst we're waiting to see basically if it is, let me know in the chat if you can hear me properly through this thing. Then whilst we're waiting, what we're going to do is... There we go, we're sorted. Changes. What's really funny is on the replay, it's just going to be me dancing around my room, and you're going to go, yeah, come on now, without any music whatsoever. So that's gonna be funny. So yes. So anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We'll start that again. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the midweek live loop. I should be standing over here, really, even though I feel like I should be looking at you over there. Anyway, we are doing the midweek live loop. This is where we create loops on the fly, completely unrehearsed, as you can see. And then what we're going to do as well is we've got a couple of things to get through. So first of all, this live stream is sponsored. It's sponsored by our friends at DistroKid. DistroKid are a music distribution company. Now, if you've got music you want to put out there for 2023, maybe you've got Christmas tune, maybe it's a bit late for that now, but 2024 definitely, then scan the QR code, which is that one there, and that gives you 7% off your first annual membership with DistroKid. So thank you much to them for sponsoring this live stream. The other thing I've announced, and I just announced it the other day, yesterday, is my brand new RC500 course. Now, it's not out yet, but if you scan the QR code, you can buy it with a 15% discount. When I have finished completing the course, we're kind of halfway through editing at the moment, I'm hoping to get it out before Christmas. The goal is before Christmas Day. Then if you scan the QR code, you can actually get it 15% off As I say, it's not ready yet, but once it is ready, that 15% off is going to go. So have a look. It takes you directly to the checkout page. I haven't built like a fancy sort of salesy page yet for it, but I'll get there. And then, yeah, that will give you 15% off. So that's the new RC500 course. We've got some really cool stuff on there. It's about 40 videos deep so far. I say so far as well. And there's loads of stuff that obviously, stuff you may know from the basics, but believe me, when we get deep into it, you're going to find some really cool stuff in there. If you've got a 500 or you're planning on getting one for Christmas, this is going to be your RC500 Bible, just so you're aware. So thank you very much to DistroKid for sponsoring this live stream. Obviously, that's my 500 course. I'm pointing there and it's gone. But for DistroKid, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that up there. For the rest of the live stream. So if you want me to sing something or you want me to do something with this looper, then please let me know and we'll put it in. We'll put it in. Welcome to my messy room, by the way. The RC600's there on the floor, and it's all messy at the moment, but hey ho, that's the way it is. And let's make some tunes. So I'm gonna actually bring back in what everything I just brought in at the beginning. I thought it was being really cool, and then I messed it up. So hang on. I might move this camera, by the way, mid-stream, because why not? So the app I'm using on my iPad here is the King of Synth, which is basically Audio Kit Pro's synthesizer. It's just fabulous. It's a couple of quid, I think, still, is it? Go get it. So I was making this track, and you couldn't hear it. This is a multi-chat, by the way. If you are on Facebook or on YouTube or on Twitter, X, say hello, and it should pick it up. There we go. So for those who are not aware of what the hell is going on, hi. This is a RC505 Mark II. This is the central brain of it all. And I've got the microphone plugged into that. This microphone looks like a lead pipe, and it is the Periscope mic, which has a built-in compressor, which is amazing. And I've got the keyboard here. This is the Arturia keyboard, and that's plugged in with a MIDI cable, just a normal MIDI cable. And the iPad is plugged in with the USB-C to USB-B cable, and then these two are talking to each other. So there's no sound coming out of the keyboard, it's just a MIDI keyboard, but then it's triggering this, which basically is the Audio Kit Pro King of Synths, which I really like. I think it's cool because it's not just synthesizers, it's got all kinds on there. And I'm not here to promote this. I actually did a live stream with this as well. But if you like what you're hearing, then let me know. You know, you've got all kinds. All kinds of stuff like that. You old 1654. 1464. I can't remember. And then I'll erase a loop, and I've just erased it right now. So then there is a loop that I did at the end of a live stream, and I'm looking back into that because I actually had to rewatch the live stream just to figure out what I did on the loop. And I'm going to actually turn it into a song. It sounded quite cool. Where was I? This is called Enya Octo Plucked, but getting like hip hop vibes off of it as well. So, with that in mind, I've got a couple of effects here as well. Try that again, shall we? So there we go. So that is a loop, and I'm going to erase it, and then it's gone. It's as simple as that. So I need to have a quick look at one thing before we carry on. Oh, why aren't you doing that? Okay, cool, fantastic. So, hi, how are we? I hope we're all well. The Mr. Cow of Semtex, I hope you're well as well. And we are live streaming, but we're live streaming on both YouTube and Facebook and Twitter, X, as it's known. It's mad because they haven't changed it to twitterx.com, have they? Or have they done that yet? Or have they done it just to twitter.com and then it just reconverts over to X? I don't know. But there we go. Now, where's my favorites? Of course, if you have any questions regarding live looping, then of course put them in the chat and I will answer them accordingly. Last week as well, just a very quick one. Last week we just wrapped up the first loop pedal workshop, which was a 3-day workshop. It was 3 days live with a pedal, or with multiple pedals actually, and yeah, it went quite well. I think we'll probably do it again, maybe in January. It was quite successful, I thought personally, and I had 2 people contacting me afterwards saying they really enjoyed it. So yeah, I'm hoping to maybe do it again. If you're thinking, if you're watching this in the replay, if you're watching it live, you're thinking, oh, a loop pedal workshop. Not about the pedals themselves and how the pedals work, it's more how to do looping. So if you are interested in that, maybe we'll do that in the new year. Give me a thumbs up on the live stream, and then give me a hell yeah on the chat, and then we'll do it. If you're watching on the replay, put a hell yeah in the comments. Simple as that. This is JP, welcome to Jump On Music UK. This is the midweek live loop. Sit back, relax, while I just make stuff up on the fly. remember me when I'm gone in this place. And it's gone. It's as simple as that. Now, if you're familiar with this platform and familiar with what I do, if you put it in the chat, I might sing it, or I might not. And it wasn't meant to rhyme with poo. Can hear me playing on the keys there, can't you? we'll carry on without our drums. Yeah. It's hard to do, actually. How can I tell you the same when I love you in so many ways? Look at the clouds in the sky. Don't let you walk on by, because I can tell you that I love you. I can tell you in so many ways. I can tell you not to worry. I can tell you in so many ways. Nice. And I've deleted it. Yeah. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're listening from. This is JP. Welcome to the midweek live loop, where I'm just making stuff up. That sounded quite nice. I might actually make that into something as well. And yeah, this is how I kind of develop songs and make tunes and things like that, where I sort of put stuff. Bye. Okay, bye. LOL, bye. Yeah, I just kind of like stopped there because actually I'm going to watch it back myself and then trying to deconstruct and recreate it. So a couple of things. First of all, this live stream is sponsored. It's sponsored by our friends over at DistroKid. DistroKid is a music distribution company, so if I do make that into a song, I'm going to be releasing it with these guys. These push it out to all the online stores, digital music streaming sites, and everything else. And then basically, it's normally $22.99 for an entire year, but with the link, you actually get it for 7% off. So therefore, it's $21.38 for the entire year. I mean, basically, you couldn't get 5 coffees for that. And you can actually release as much music you want to in 2024. It's a bit late now for 2023. And of course, think about the next year. Of course, you could release as much music as you want to on as many platforms as you want to. So that is DistroKid. They are sponsoring this live stream. That QR code is also that one. It's been up there the entire time. Give it a scan, and then you can do that. The other thing I'm announcing as well is my loop, my RC 500 pedal course. Let me get that out, my words again. The Boss RC 500 course made by JP, which is out. Well, it's not out. Basically, you can buy it now, and I'm kind of making it at the moment. So while I'm making it, I'm giving a 15% discount off. So it's normally $97, and you can get it for $82.45. And that way, when it comes out, you've got it at that discounted price. And if I bring a whole load of new videos out for it, then you don't get charged any extra, of course. On the success of the RC 600 one, I've had loads of people obviously say how they really like it. Then we're going to do the RC 500 one, and I've written some really basically I've written some really cool tricks for it, which I'm quite happy about, if I'm honest. Which I think people haven't really thought of. So have a look at that. And of course, if you're looking at getting an RC 500 for Christmas or in the new year on sales, and you want to learn all about it, you want to save time, that's what that course is for. Right. DistroKid remains up in that corner over there whilst I do all this sort of stuff. If you've never seen this live stream before, if you don't know what I do, the midweek live loop, I use a machine, which is this machine here, the live looping machine, which is the Boss RC505 Mark II, as opposed to the 600, which is just down there behind me. And then what we do is we plug in a iPad and my microphone and the keyboard, and then we start playing with it. The app I'm playing with right now is AudioKit Pro's King of Synth. I'm actually going to get out of there right now, and what we're going to do is we're actually going to play with another one, which, if I can remember where it is on here, because I do believe I've got it on here. Here's where I panic and go, I haven't got it on here. Where are you? Music, production, apps. There we go. I was playing with it the other day, and someone was asking me about it as well, so I thought, why don't we actually use it on a live stream? Why not? And this is where I find out I don't have it actually on the iPad. I do. I know I do. I'm sure I have it on the iPad. There it is. This is called Numa Player. Numa Player is free, completely free, and you get some amazing sounds, keyboard sounds. So there's some great sounds on here, starting with a Model D 1983 acoustic piano. That's a little bit low. Let's turn that up. Now, if you've got a MIDI keyboard that's got sort of velocity sensitivity, you get some real great stuff out of it. We can add 4 parts. So this is actually the acoustic piano Model D. Underneath, I've just added an EP Mark I. Let's take the acoustic piano off. Really nice. It's a really nice app, and of course that it doesn't stop there. You've got access to a couple of different things. So with the acoustic pianos, if you have a look, it's Numa, N for Numa, N for November, UM for Mother A, Numa Player. It's completely free. This is not sponsored by them or anything. I just like it. I think it's great. And then what's nice is you've got different models. So this is the Model F2000. We've got an upright. You hear that metallic harmony sound thing that like uprights have. Because the strings are so close together, they harmonize with each other, and the metallics, and it mixes with the wood. It's really nice. And this is a CP Grand. And that's the acoustic pianos. We've got electric pianos, of course, and we've got loads, including whirlies. Really nice. And the thing is, you can add 4 parts onto this, which is really cool. So I'm going to add in, there's a clavinet keys here. I'm going to put the acoustic piano back onto the Model D. Let's use the electric piano. Let's use the Mark I. We've got a clavinet. Let's change that over to Celeste. And then strings and pads. We've actually got an entire string ensemble. Listen to this. Now that's distorting at the moment, but the thing is, what you can do is, you've got these 4 parts, you can say where those 4 parts are on the keyboard. So you could say maybe the strings down here and the acoustic piano up here, and you could have it in different ways, which is really cool. So you can change the velocity sensitivity or where the keys are, which is quite nice. If I just went for the strings, And that's the ensemble. Let's have a cello section. Let's have a voice pad. This is Numa Player. If you're not familiar with this, it's a completely free app which you can obviously play on its own, which I'm doing right now, or you can put it into things like I keep looking over there. Sorry, you guys are here. Hi. You can put it into an AUV3 plug as an AUV as one of them as an AUV3 plugin, so you can use it into things like Loopy Pro or GarageBand or even Logic Pro for iPad and things like that, or AUM, whatever you're using. So I'm going to play around with this for a little bit. So let's have a go. So there we go. So that's mucking around with Numa Player. And obviously you can muck around with this and it's completely free and you can add things into. It's really, really nice. There's a couple of obviously sounds that are obviously there. There's a nice synth pads. And let me get back into it. Sorry, I'm playing the wrong one. There we go. Let's try that. It's really cool. So yeah, so obviously that's Numa Player. I just wanted to kind of highlight that because someone was asking about it the other day. And I thought, well, let's just put it on the live stream. Why not? We're back with King of Digital. So I called it King of Synths before. It's King of Digital. There's also a King of Synth, which I've got here somewhere. Where are you? Can't remember. And there's also Digital D1. So it's kind of an amalgamation of those two. Now, something to be aware of, which I've just done, which I'm actually playing on King of Digital. You may be able to hear another sound underneath that piano, and that's because I've actually still got Numa Player running in the background. So if you want to make some really unique sounds, what you can do is you can actually open more than one app at the same time, and it's all filtering through because as long as you get the levels right. So, for example, I could actually turn that one off there, and we could add that one on. Let's do this. So we've got... Now, that's distorting a little bit because there's too much output coming from the iPad, and it's not distorting on the looper, but I've got the Synth Pad 2 and the Celesta on the Numa Player at the same time. I'm also playing the piano on Digital D, on King of Digital. Now, the thing is, in order for this to happen, you have to turn on play in background or continue on in background if you want that to happen. If you don't want that to happen, obviously you have to sort of swipe up and get rid of the app you don't need at that point. But I hope that makes sense and just a little bit of help and hindrance there. Hey! There! That sounds a lot like something. we go. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to johnpaulmusic.co.uk, which is obviously the website, which is not where we are. It's at John Paul Music UK. We are obviously live streaming on YouTube, on Facebook, on X, Twitter. And say hi. This is a multi-chat. Sorry. This is a multi-chat. And Mr. Chaos very, very lonely. So everyone say hi, and everyone put their thumbs up. Yeah, and do that. That'd be good. So if you're not familiar with this format, what we do on the midweek live loop is I use a looper like this, and some sounds like my voice, and we use different sounds and different effects, and then I just make stuff up. It's as simple as that. And then what I do is I rewatch my own live streams and then come up with ideas from there. It's just a great scratch board for me, but also at the same time, you get to watch a little bit of process as well. So, you know, why not? Let's find a lovely pad, shall we? Oh, hang on. Do love that. Right. Diddly-dee. I hope everyone's all right. What's this? Synth anthem. Moving on. By the way, I figured out what that was. Batman. I didn't realize I was playing that until afterwards. So yes, there are some great presets on the King, and I also swapped over to Numa Player for the strings there as well. So just a little bit of fun of obviously playing stuff, coming up with stuff, coming up with ideas. It's a great thing to do. Nice. Not nice, nice, says cow. All started with this. In fact. So there we go, that's all started off from. Me playing cowbell in time. 3 cowbells. Now that one actually is already a predetermined melody somewhere on here. You just hold the button down. And that was me just going boom. Yeah, you're literally just being a fly on the wall watching me do this in my room. Right. If you know the tune, then you'll know I don't watch it. I keep forgetting to do this. So little kind of caveat with this. When I go from memory nothing to memory whatever, so if I go from memory 1, put everything down, go to memory 99, go back to memory 1, that's the fastest way you can erase something on a looper. It sets the app back to memory 1. I keep forgetting to turn off the MIDI for that, but never mind. Anyways, I'll do it one week and then I'll be really impressed with myself. What's this? Ooh, nice. Let's have a look at some of the where are we? There's a whole section called unidentified. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, don't know what that is. That's JP's brain in the morning. And that's JP's brain by the end of the day. Ooh, bassy. Oh, no, it's not, though. It's sweeping. I think the bar guy entered the room. Oh no, that's the big boss. Wow. Why is that unidentified? It's totally like some kind of pluck or bell. Pink Floyd, anyone? Yes. Nice. No, I'm going up an octave there, going D, D. Weird. Nice though. I apologise to anyone on the stream who just heard that and got their ears blown off or their speakers broken. I am not responsible for your volume. But I nearly just blew my own ears out with that one. Wow. I'm not playing that again. That's really loud. I'll have to turn it down on here. That's cool. So we've just sampled that in as a loop. What that was. I'd say there's about 4 of these that are in the unidentified. You could identify. There's like a marimba karimba here. So just so you know, I've still got it going in the background. If you've got sub bass, your place is probably vibrating right now. Everything is on Audio Kit Pro's app. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. Everything's on DistroKid Pro's app, which is king of digital. Not sponsored by them, just using them. If you're liking this track, then that's what it is. Key change. Ha! That was fun. So, what are you saying? I know loopers are your thing. A rock in the house. Yeah. I know loopers are your thing, but I'd like to see what you could do with Koala. Oh, Koala Sampler. Yeah. I've actually got it, but I used it when it very first came out, and I actually genuinely haven't used it since. I used it for a little while, and they've done a lot of updates to it, so I need to revisit that. That'd be quite cool. You're getting a real add N to X vibe. Electronic band from the late 90s. Ah, okay. Don't know them, but thanks. That's cool. It all started with this noise. Oh no, it started with this noise. Apologies. Started with this noise. All the sounds that you're listening to are from DistroKid Pro's King of Digital. I will say it right once or twice. And I just looped it. That's cool though. I like this one. This is the reprise. Now, a quick one for you. Loads of people ask me about my bass sound, which is actually this sound, and I'm going to merge between the two because I can on this looper. It's the G to B, guitar to bass, and I put it 100%. But if you haven't got a looper, or if you haven't got a guitar to bass pedal, and you've got the app here, you can actually get that sound. Now that sound, sort of, without the sort of humanistic feel. Let me go back to my favorites. This is the sound. It's called Bass on the King of Digital. So is me singing, and sounds pretty close. It's pretty cool. So even if you wanted a bass line, the nice thing is it's got a bit of a twang to it. You can take that off. But if you play the notes together, oh, deep. So yeah, so just a little hint for you there, a little tip for you there. If you want then it's not actually me, it's a synthesizer, but it sounds pretty good. I quite like it. Update it now, it rocks. Okay, update it, GP, it rocks. Koala Sampler has effects buses now. Does it really? Ooh, GP, you do such great work, mate. Should have more here than just me. There are other people on here as well, I think, from different platforms. This is a multi-chat there, where Mr. Cow of the Semtex variety has been talking to me all afternoon. And of course, you can as well, so say hi. Let's not make him feel left out. Loads of people watch this on the replay, so if you're watching the replay, hi! This live stream is sponsored. Oh, he's grabbing his mouse. He is. So yeah, this live stream is sponsored, and it's sponsored by our friends over at DistroKid. So I'm going to do, which I haven't done on this live stream yet, this. Ha-ha! So that QR code that's up there, that one. Oh, hang on. Let me get my bearings right. That one over. There we go. That one there. It's really weird to point there and it's there. Anyway, that QR code basically is DistroKid, and if you want to bring music out, so if I wanted to bring this track out, I'd have to go through a music distributor and then send it out to everywhere. You can't just send it out to places like Apple Music and all these other places. Just checking outside. Okay, cool. Yeah, basically what you need is a music distributor. So what you can do is you can actually scan that QR code, or I'm going to bring it up on the big screen now. There it is. So what you can do is you can scan that QR code, and it'll give you 7% off. Basically, it means you can release as much music as you want to for the entire year. So, of course, it takes a couple of weeks now to actually get a music up to the platform. So you're kind of missing out on 2023 already. We're going into 2024 for this now. But if you're thinking, I'm going to make a lot of loops like JP does, and I'm going to bring them out, you can do. I brought an entire album out, which was this album, where basically, oh sorry, that one, this one, which was called Looping My Brain, and it was built from a live stream. We actually did it on the live stream, and then I just pulled the audio from it, chopped it all up, and you can even see people's names on there who were actually on the live stream at the time. So yeah, that was just a 3-hour live stream that we chopped up into bits. So if you want to do something like that, of course, you need a music distributor, so DistroKid can help you with that. So if you sign up with my special link, which is the QR code, it's also gone into the chat. I hope it should do anyway. If it hasn't done, let me know. Which is distrokid.com/VIP/John Paul Music UK, and you'll get 7% off. And it's an entire year. You can make as much music as you want. You can actually release as much music as you want. You can release an album, an acoustic album, a live album, so many different singles. I've got a new one, hopefully happening soon. So there we go. Codes are in the chat. Thank you. That's awesome. I can sort of see that, but sometimes not. So that's great. And then basically, yeah, they've been sponsoring obviously the channel for a little while, which I'm very, very happy and very grateful for. But of course, if you obviously want to scan that QR code, it helps me out. But also at the same time, you're getting something out of it. Of course, you're getting a discount, which is great. The other thing as well is, so thank you very much to DistroKid for sponsoring this live stream. The other thing as well is I have a new course, which is about the RC500. The RC500 is a 2-track looper, which you have on the floor. Could hear a dog barking somewhere. And it's not me, it's next door. I've been asked loads of times, I did an RC600 course, are you making a 500 course? So the answer is yes, I am. So it's in process at the moment. So it's going to be $97, and then basically you get 15% off if you get it now, before it comes out. So pre-order it, basically, and you'll get it for $82.45. If you're interested, click the link or scan the QR code. I hope the code's in the chat as well. There we go. Right, we're going to do one more song. and we're gonna just mess around. Out. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do that one. Right. Before I carry on, I don't know what's going on in my head today. This is looping my brain, the midweek live loop, but I've had this constant and if you've noticed all the way through the live stream, if you've been watching it either live or on the replay, I've been doing variations of just that tune in my head. That was just like it was an octave down and it was just the same thing. Right, I need a different tune in my head. I need something completely different. Right, okay, so just turned up. And I'm really sorry, Adrian, but this is the last song. So once this live stream is finished, you'll be able to watch it on the replay. I hope that's okay, because I've got timed things to do, and I'm gonna finish with this song. There's a couple of cool ones on there. There's a bit rocky one, bit of a slow one. Some text will fill you in. But thank you very much for watching this live stream, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. We'll be back next week. I've already put it into the system, as it were. It's 2 p.m. on a Wednesday for the midweek live loop, and yeah, enjoy your week. When you're gonna Right, just before we go, quick question. What was that? Could you please make a video whenever you have time on how you sync Loopy Pro and a Boss RC300? Wow, I haven't been able to. I don't have a 300, but I have a 600. But you know, we can try and do it and try and see if that works. It's all going to be through MIDI, and you've got to make sure which one is the main one and which one is following. So it's all down to MIDI clock. Anyway, on that note, so on this note, old music joke. Thank you very much for watching. Hope yourself a good week, and we will see you again at some point. And we're going to be here next week at 2 p.m. on Wednesday, so it'll probably be that point, unless I bring a video out in the week. Bye.